Hello, and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Yeah, on the Ethereum chart here, we have seen another dip, not unexpected, given that we already talked about a dip into the lower support region here yesterday. The only question was, do we get a wider B wave, which we didn't, so the market took the direct pathway to the downside. What we now need to do, first of all, I think we need to understand the bigger picture, larger time frame. What is now relevant here on the larger time frame, you can see that the market is currently testing again, or not testing yet, but it's on its way to that 61.8 retracement level, a very important level, $1,790. This level ideally holds, or at least we don't break below it on a sustained basis to keep an overall bullish scenario alive in the white scenario. I did mention to you before, another low is possible in wave 4. It's valid technically still as a wave 4 if it happens. It's just not great, but also so far we haven't seen any convincing upside reversal. Okay, it's just too small. But let's take a look at the smaller time frame. We talked about the daily chart a lot in recent weeks. Smaller time frame, we have some movement. You might remember that I said to you that, hey, this move up, it does look like a corrective rally to me. It can technically be interpreted as a 5-wave move as well, but the proportions aren't great. So I have a wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. That is valid. But in this, even I would have preferred another high on the local level to make it clearer. That didn't happen. So the problem is now that we really only have 3 waves up, 5 maybe, but questionable. And then to keep it simple, we have a very clear support level that now needs to hold to keep a bullish scenario alive. And that level is at $1,824. So the white scenario, which is bullish, 5 waves up, 3 waves down, must hold 1,824. I mean, that's not an invalidation point. Again, need to explain that. It's about this white scenario will reduce in probabilities below 1,824. We have a correction that's still unfolding. There is absolutely no sign a low is in. I'm going to zoom in a minute. The invalidation point is different. This is support where probabilities shift. The invalidation point is the $1,756 level. That's the invalidation point. But honestly, a wave 2 that breaks below the 78.6 retracement, a decisive break, it will likely not be a wave 2. It's something more bearish, most likely, yeah? So that is what I'm tracking here. If we zoom in a little bit, it does look like, yeah, I think it needs another 4-5 pattern before it completes. It's so far not a completed 5-wave move in that C wave yet. And I've also shown here how a continuation to the downside would look like in the yellow scenario, where we could get not only one more low, like here, 4-5, no, another one. So as long as we stay below resistance, the focus is on further downside. Yeah? This here will be first resistance, 1,949. It covers both the white and the yellow scenario. So all it means that even if we go a little lower and then start to recover, as long as we don't break above resistance, this could still be yellow wave 4, and we could still get another low. So clearly the local trend is down at the moment. The support zone on the micro level is between 1,824 and 1,880. And from here we might see a bounce for another 4 and then get another wave 5 down. But at this point, because we've reached the support zone, any break above resistance at 1950 would indicate a low of sorts is in place. The problem is the move down doesn't look complete yet, also not in the white scenario. What we can do in addition for this correction, we can track the Fibonacci extensions for the C wave. I'm not sure if it's going to be useful because Ethereum loves to extend the C waves in this cycle. So 1,853 is just an additional level to watch. I don't think it's a very useful level to watch. It would be in the middle of the 2 levels we're watching for anyway. And it would basically mean that we now need this wave 4 and then wave 5, and it could find support somewhere around 1850 to 1824. But yeah, levels should be clear. Didn't want to delete that. Levels should be clear. In the yellow scenario, if we really continue to go lower, invalidate the white structure, we could reach 1666, 1573, for example. The problem is the white scenario is valid, but I already mentioned in the last few days, it's simply something I'm watching. I wouldn't trust it. That being said, it will become probably the preferred scenario if we see an impulsive turnaround in this support region to the upside and a break above resistance in 5 waves. That's the update about Ethereum. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.